So, head Pinky writer and comedy writer Dave Polsky writes the first Rarity episode in Season 4 and in 2 seasons. And I'm in Manhattan to review it. This is gonna be great! I can't wait to watch it!
Really, why are you excited? Because he finally got a Rarity episode?
Oh, hey Fox. Thanks for blowing me off last week. I thought the episode was great. So great that I had to fix my scale.
Oh, I liked it too, but I wasn't as excited about having a Rarity episode as you were.
How so? Fine, we can just review Rarity Takes Manhattan together.
Sure, a perfect place to talk about the episode since you brought me here. Hello, I am Golden Fox.
And I'm Robin0928. Welcome back to My Little Robin Reviewing His Magic. Live on location from Manhattan to review the second Slice of Life episode of Season 4, Rarity Takes Manhattan. The first Rarity episode in a long time.
I know! Ponies just bursting into song in random places at the drop of a hat? Who does that?
So, this story involves Rarity going to Manhattan. No! That joke was done last time! Anyway, her and the remaining 5 are going to Manhattan for Fashion Week. She has the new kind of fabric that is...
But not clingy, shivery, but not showy.
And she's so generous that she gives away her special fabric to her competitor. I would make a joke with the facepalm thingy, but I already used it. Rarity utilized the remaining 5 to make a new line that interrupts their trip to a musical, so they feel bad, blah 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 blah, Coco and the stupid key thingy.
Why are you skipping ahead to the ending?
Well, I'm going to talk about it later with the moral.
Okay, makes sense.
The story was good, but it felt like the conflict just came, had its moment, and left without leaving any impact. But still was a good Rarity episode, which I've wanted for a little bit.
Well, that, and I don't see anything new and refreshing out of this one.
Meaning?
Well, if you don't mind, I should go over a little bit about the Rarity episode demand, which has been bothering me lately.
I hope it's not that harsh. Commence rant!
Okay, it's not really that harsh of a rant, but... For a long time, many viewers have been demanding an episode that would center on Rarity. Especially during Season 3, there's been a lot of fussing how there wasn't a Rarity episode in the first place. That also includes Digibrony when he was analyzing games ponies play. Personally, I didn't care if there wasn't one, because it's the story arc that matters the most. It's not about Rarity, it's about the main 6. When thinking about her previous episodes, she's made a dress for her friends in Suited for Success, which almost costed her career, and came out successfully. She got to live the big life in Canterlot during Sweet and Elite, as she was conflicted between doing a favor for her friends and trying to fit into the higher class. She was also under a sibling issue with Sweetie Belle, which tested her sense of loyalty and her family counterparts. All of her motivations from Season 1 have been met. So I have to ask, what more do you want from her? Sure, she's a great character, but that's because the writers put so much effort and passion into her development than the rest of the main 6, which have been left out the window. There hasn't been another episode that would test Twilight's leadership. After all, we had a massive musical finale last season. What happened to that? Fluttershy hasn't been explored enough with her in Discord and what use it'll have. What's going on with Pinkie Pie other than Flanderizing the hell out of her? What happened to Applejack and her potential with, perhaps, family obligations? Apple Family Reunion had a small clue of it. And what about the Oranges? Hell, the Manehatton episode could have been about her visit with the Oranges. What would happen if AJ and Apple Bloom had differences to settle with? These happen more realistically than you think. She resembles family, not just her work on the farm. And of course, Rainbow Dash. When was the last time we've heard about her motivation with the Wonderbolts? You know, her prime motivation that was showed in front of us at the beginning of Season 1? Ever since Wonderbolts Academy, it was never mentioned again. These characters need more development than Rarity already has, and it bugs the hell out of me that not many people think this way. Now, that being said, this wasn't a bad episode. This was something that was bothering me lately, and I felt the need to address this.
Yeah, okay. Animation.
Princess Cadence needs our help. Her magic will not last.
So, new location for the show looks awesome, right?
Oh, yes it does. I love how they managed to arrange the modern architecture and blend it with the elements of what the ponies use, such as replacing cars with carriages and buildings that have similar structure designs we've seen from Canterlot.
The new location looks great, hence why I decided to come here for the review. It looks like it did in the Cunimar Chronicles, but more updated. I enjoyed looking at the city and its inhabitants like Grumpy Cat Pony! What?
I've been compared to that a few times already. I don't need to mention again.
Then let me have my moment. Oh my god, this is the best idea the show has ever had. This is awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. Although the fabric effect that Rarity had looked kinda weird. It looks like it would fit more in Chowder. The animation is the same as a normal episode, favorite part being the song, least favorite being that weird fabric effect. What the heck was up with that? And the humor in this episode was lacking.
In an episode written by Dave Polsky? Yeah, I won't lie, that is a bit of a twist from a writer who's strong on the humor and weak on the narrative.
Yeah, this episode could have been written by Williams before she tried to kill any impression that I liked her with bats, or M.A. Larson.
I wouldn't make that kind of comparison. Then again, Dave and Williams have been improving lately, and what more improvement could you accomplish with than the feel?
Yeah, a bit of liquid pride was shed during the reprisal of that song.
There, we all cried a little.
The song was freaking awesome, however. I liked the Broadway-esque style they went for. It sounds like it went straight for a musical from Wicked, which I will see eventually.
I for one did enjoy the musical numbers, but they don't stand out to me like her previous songs like Becoming Popular or Art in the Dress. I did like the idea of having a song about her sense of generosity and the exploration of Manhattan. Kind of reminds me of the beginning song in Disney's Oliver and Company.
Yeah, the song's still not as good as We've Got Hearts as Strong as Horses, and we're playing to win. As we gallop to glory, we can conquer any challenge we're in. Okay, fine. Morals time. So, we get a moment at the end where we feel that Rarity may actually leave. Dang, Kimmy Sparkle's almost right about something. And we get Coco revealing that she actually won the competition.
What a twist!
Grief, it's a running gag.
And we got our first key?
Alright, commence rant round 2. We could have had a really good couple of episodes where Rarity was gone and we could have seen how the other characters reacted when Rarity wasn't around. And then, Deus Ex Coco! And we have our first key thing of God knows what and why. I mean, a spool of Rainbow Dash's hair? That doesn't make any sense! Why? That is all.
What?
I relate to the moral because, Fox, I need to go out of character for a minute. So, can you please just excuse me?
Oh, no prob.
Hi, I'm the real Robin0928, the guy who created it. Before my 1-year anniversary, I was going to do this big lethal Halloween-like work named The Master Gamer, and it was near finished, except for people not doing the lines that I had to do, so I pushed people involved with the project too much, and I paid for it. Eventually, 2 amazing friends showed me my errors, and, well, here I am now, doing these episodes. Special shout out to those 2 people, you know who you are, and to the people involved with that failed project. I'm sorry. And now, Robin, you can have your body back. Okay, Fox, he's good.
I heard. Did you mean that?
Yes, I did.
Thanks, Robin.
I ship it like FedEx. Who said that?
Let's just recap.
Fox, you do the recap, being the guest after all.
Okay. So, I'm more of a mixed bag here. I'm not too keen on the story of the episode, but it does play out effectively along with the Broadway-style musicals that supports it. Additionally, it has a nice sense of atmosphere with the exploration of Manhattan and how its culture is played out. I'm still annoyed that everyone was demanding a Rarity episode, and personally, there are more important roles out there for the rest of the main 6 to be carried out. Hopefully that's the case during the rest of Season 4. So, on a whole, it's passable.
So, this episode gets a 4 out of 5, or an 80%, a verbal great, which is my new rating, because I had to fix the scale, because, you know, problems.
By the way, I wanted to get you something.
Cool, what is it?
Guys, there he is! He's the one who hated bats!
Uh-oh. See you guys next week for Pinky Apple Pie. Run! Ow, ow, guys, this really isn't necessary. Ow, ow, what the heck? Really, where'd you get a knife? Ow! Guys, it was just a bad episode. Ow! Thank you, guys, for watching. I'll see you. Ow! Read the disclaimer.